Come on, entries for heat number 4 of the evening. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, War Machine, out of the random stables, being driven this evening by Mr. Kaiwan Waldron. With the number 2 saddle pad, Just Watch Me, owned by Jason and Ashley Paniston, and being driven tonight by Miss Andrea Westerfield. And on the outside, sporting the number 3 saddle pad, Double Time, out of the Simsfield stables, being driven this evening by Mr. Dylan De Silva. This is for the 105 to 106 division time bar. Okay, our stock car has now collected all 3 of our entries for this heat number 4 of the evening. 3 ponies up and 3 ponies out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. And it is War Machine, the real pony, the pace setter. They're doubled up behind them. That's Just Watch Me and Double Time. Double Time moving up to fill the gap as Just Watch Me already swinging out to try and make way around War Machine. Around paddock turn and down the backstretch they go. It's War Machine on the inside. Just Watch Me neck and neck, pace for pace. Now trying to leg out in front of him. Double Time with nowhere to go, trailing the front runners as they're doubled up in front of him. Coming out of the Simsfield turn. It's War Machine on the inside. Just Watch Me on the outside. Now Just Watch Me trying to leg out again in front of the War Machine, with Double Time still trying to push the issue from behind with nowhere to go. Into paddock turn and down the backstretch they go for the final time in the heat. War Machine still on the inside of Just Watch Me, who cannot get out of the way. Double Time still with nowhere to go, about to try and thread the needle as they come out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch. It's War Machine on the inside, but it's Just Watch Me to the wire. Just Watch Me over War Machine with Double Time. These are our entries for heat number 5 of the evening. Out in front, sporting the number 1 saddle pad, it's Spirit of Brona, owned by Mr. Keith Woodley, being driven this evening by Mr. Philip Correa. With the number 2 saddle pad, Rock On, owned by, out of the Hingham High stables, and being driven this evening by Mr. Kelsey Durham. With the number 3 saddle pad, Catch Me If You Can, owned by the Burrows family, being driven this evening by Mr. Maurice Rayner. And on the outside, sporting the number 4 saddle pad, Cool the Fire, also out of the Hingham High stables, and being driven tonight by Mr. Jordan Smith. This is for the 110 and 1 to 111 and 4 for the 2 inside ponies, and for the 2 outside ponies, 112 and slower, as our star car pulls away from our entries for this heat number 5, a combined heat. Out of the first turn they come. The real pony, that is Spirit of Brona, with Philip Correa in the bike, the pace setter, up over Rock On. Catch Me If You Can now finds himself trailing the field as Cool the Fire has gone around him to try and chase down the front runners as they blaze down the backstretch heading into the Hingham High turn. Catch Me If You Can out of the mix already. He's off by 8, but is up in front with Spirit of Brona being chased down by Rock On. Back another 2.5 lengths to Cool the Fire as they come out of the Simsfield turn. Spirit of Brona. Rock On still right there, just off by a quarter, chasing Spirit of Brona into paddock turn and down the backstretch for the final time. They're all spread out now. It is Spirit of Brona out in front by 1.25 over Rock On. Back another 3.5 lengths to Cool the Fire. Catch Me If You Can out of the mix, off by 12, maybe 14. Out of the 4th turn and down the home stretch they come. It's from wire to wire for Spirit of Brona with Rock On, Cool the Fire. And here comes Catch Me If You Can to close out the field. These are our entries for heat number 6 of the evening. Sporting the number 1 saddle pad, Real Patrol, owned by Jason and Ashley Paniston, being driven tonight by Miss Andrea Westerfield. With the number 2 saddle pad is Google Me, out of the GNL and Shadow Play Racing stables, and driven tonight by Mr. Tyler Lopes. With the number 3 saddle pad, Custard the Dragon, owned and driven today by Mr. Andy Stoneham. And on the outside, with the number 4 saddle pad, Simsfield Hard Times, out of the Simsfield stables, of course, and being driven this evening by Mr. Philip Correa. This is for the 104 and 4 and faster division time bar. Star car has now collected our 4 entries. As he pulls away, we have 4 ponies up, 4 ponies out. Let's sort them out as they come out of the first turn. The Rail Patrol stepping on out to become the pace setter, being chased down by Google Me. Custard the Dragon right there in the mix. We have Simsville Hard Times pushing the whole field along, running as they started 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Indian file around Paddock Turn and down the backstretch. Rail Patrol with Google Me hot on his heels, back another quarter to Custard the Dragon. Simsville Hard Times losing contact to the front runners. He's off by 1 1/4 as they come out of the Simsville turn. It's still Rail Patrol marching on out in front of Google Me with Custard the Dragon still pushing those front 2 along. Simsville Hard Times trailing the field by just about 3/4 now as they head around Paddock Turn and down the backstretch for the final time in this heat. It's still Rail Patrol out in front. Google Me trying to wind up on the outside. Custard the Dragon with nowhere to go. Simsville Hard Time still off by half, chasing the front runners out of the 4th turn. And down the home stretch they come. It's from wire to wire for Rail Patrol with Custard the Dragon, who edges out Google Me with Simsville Hard Times.